I'm going to tat measured picots using a gauge which is made out of thin plastic and measures 5 mm wide. I'm going to make the measured picots in a ring, so I start the ring off and make the first double stitch. The picots will be one after the other with one double stitch between. So to make the first picot, I take the gauge and put it behind the thread there with the double stitch at the bottom of the gauge. Then make the next double stitch at the back and bring it down to the bottom to sit with the other one. The next picot, you bring the thread to the front of the gauge and then make the next double stitch to the back of the gauge. You'll have to keep letting the thread into the ring because it uses it up quickly with these big picots. So next picot, bring the thread to the front and do the next double stitch to the back and bring it down to the bottom. You don't take the gauge out until all the picots are made that you want to make in that ring or on a chain. Keep the gauge in the whole time. When you've made as many double stitches and picots as you want or needed for the pattern, you take the gauge out and then you can close up the ring. Now here's one that I've made that has got 10 picots separated by one double stitch, and this one has got 5 picots separated by 2 double stitches. And here I have a ring that is sitting off a chain with 3 measured picots separated by 4 double stitches, and then I've also measured the space away from the chain to measure a false picot.